Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This reading here is for Scorpio, anyone with Scorpio placements in their astrological chart, or anyone who stopped to see this video, cross watcher. Maybe there's a message here for you, okay? Again, I'm an intuitive tarot reading. I'm not going to do the tarot like the other tarot readers do. I am led by spirit to place the cards where they need to go, to see your energy for the month. And that's how I do my reading, okay? So I'm using the tarot. Yes, it is a tool that I use to understand situation better, but I do not work it as other tarot readers do. I'm doing it intuitively, okay? So this is for the month of November and the energy of Scorpio, okay? So let's get started with your reading, Scorpio. First and foremost, I want to tell you that your energy is the Hermit. The Hermit is in solitude. The Hermit is thinking. The Hermit is going into himself and trying to change aspects of himself, trying to change aspects of situations, and trying to find that light and being guided by the light, okay? And trying to really come up with resolutions for whatever the Hermit is going through, okay? So he's very pensive. He's to himself. It could be a she or a he, okay? It could be anyone at this point. It's just the energy of what you're in right now. Pensive and thinking things through, okay? To himself. As you can see, he's in a cave there. He's in a cave. But guess what? He has a lantern leading him, okay? He has his staff. And though his eyes are closed, he's walking out of this darkness into the universe, okay? So whatever you're going through, whatever you're feeling inside of you, or whatever situation you're in, or situations, because it could be more than one that you're in, or maybe you feel like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Guess what? There is a light. You're holding that light. You're the one that makes the changes to improve the situation, okay? You are holding that light, and you need to be connected to the universe and realize that at any moment you can walk out of this darkness, of this room here, because there's a room, and into universe to find everything that you need, okay? So that's your energy for this month. I'm going to go over the rest of the cards so we can get a bit of an understanding of what's really going on in your situation. But this is your overall energy for the month of November, okay? Then we have the King of Swords. King of Swords, he's a king, but he looks like he's been on this long battle and he's just had it. It's enough. Situations, outcomes have not worked out to the way he thinks, and he's always battling, always constantly from one issue to the next, and it seems like it doesn't let up, okay? So he does have butterflies above his head, but he's not even looking at them. He looks like he's looking like, you know, like that, this again, that again, what's going on here? And then he has an eagle on his hand, but the eagle looks like it wants to take off and go its own way, okay? And he's not even looking at the eagle. He's just looking straight ahead like, I am tired. His hair is all sweaty, all messed up. His sword is down, almost like he's done. He's done battling. That's the end of it. There's too much going on. He wants to just go back and decide, go back and retreat and think to himself, become the hermit of how to fix certain situations, how to do things better, okay? So he's very tired, he's very stressed, he's clothed in gray. He has his crown is heavy too. He has a heavy crown, a lot of worries, a lot of things he's thinking about, a lot of situations he's thinking about, ways he wants to make changes, but he doesn't know how to go about it, you know. You just have to look into yourself, and that's what you're doing. You're going to go into looking at yourself and looking at your situation and really getting guidance for that situation, okay? Or situations. It could be more than one. I always feel like it's more than one for you. Then you have the Hangman. And here we go. We got the same issues, situations. You're not really balanced. You're trying to balance yourself up. You're trying to balance. You're being held by a snake. You're in a tunnel. Your hands are at your back, like they're crossed towards your back. Your hands are held to the back, like you have no freedom. You don't feel like you have freedom, or you don't feel that the choices are there for you to make to do better outcomes. You feel kind of like locked into situations and things like that, okay? And and you're not very happy, okay? And there's a lot of emotion here. There's water, there's a tree, and there's a snake coming down or holding you, almost like holding you hostage to your own thoughts, to your own inability. You need to break out of this, okay? And know that there's a light. If you were to turn around, swing around, and let that, you know, hit that snake off, you fall into waters, and then you'll get the way out, because you can see there's a light there. There's light, there's blue sky, okay? So really feeling like you're stuck in these situations, you're not balanced, you have your hands behind, like something is not letting you find a solution, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, okay? Your overall energy is stuck, okay? Then I get Eight of Cups. And this is actually not a bad card because it came upside down. If it was this way, it would be like you're walking away from everything, but you're not. You're staying where you're at, even if it's not working out for you. You're continuing to go with whatever plans you have from the beginning. You're sticking to it, and you're not giving up because you feel like there's something there. There's something that's going to come out of whatever you're doing right now. Okay, so this is what that cup means. You're not walking away. There's the moon there. The moon is like emotional and thinking about things when it's upright and feeling like, okay, these Eight of Cups, I'm walking away. That's it. You know, I'm getting out of this deep end of the water and I'm going back to dry land. Here, no, you're staying put with your ideas and plans, even though they're not working out for you. You're just there. You're just like, okay, I'm going to stick to it because I've started this and this is where I'm heading and this is where I'm going, and nothing's going to change that, right? Then last but not least, you got the Three of Wands, okay? And it's a good card because she's on ground, but there's a ship. There's almost like a ship coming in. She's waiting for her ship to come in. She's waiting. You are waiting for whatever outcome, whatever solution to what you're wanting to do with your life. You're waiting. If it's more than one situation, you're waiting for the outcome to improve itself. You're waiting for your ship to come in, okay? And this is your energy. This is what you're trying to do, is change things. But you're not changing the way you're doing it. You're just waiting for whatever you're doing right now and how you're doing it to work out, okay? And it may or may not work out. We don't know. That's up to universe, right? But your overall energy is to really look into yourself, right? Even though you're waiting, you're going to go back and look into yourself and see what other ways, what is it in me that I need to change? What situation, plans, or things I need to do differently? And that's why your overall energy is the Hermit, even though you're waiting. You could be waiting and yet contemplating what changes do I need to make to improve the situation, okay? So this is your overall energy, and Hermit always comes up with a solution eventually, okay? The Hermit will come up with a solution. That's why he's heading out of this tunnel, because he is going to come up with something. He's going to change something, do something differently, realize that the way he was doing things is not the right way, and he's not going to continue to wait for his ship. He's just going to make the changes he needs to make, okay? So even though this card says you're just waiting, this card is telling me that your overall energy towards the end of November is the Hermit going back and finding the light and finding solutions. Even if you have to stay to yourself for a while and think to yourself, that's the most important thing. And sometimes we all need to start over. We all need to go into this Hermit phase to figure out things in our lives, okay? Everyone goes through this. You're not the only one. We all go through situations, okay? It really depends on our choices. You have the choice to make a better life for yourself, but it's all under your control. And sometimes you need to let go of control and follow your instincts and follow your intuition and change things up and be guided by spirit, okay? So this is your overall energy for November. This is the reading that I got. I'm going to go ahead and bring up your spiritual card because it has a lot of significance. Your light worker oracle card of spirit, okay? And in this card is called Soul Child 14. 1 and 4 is 5, but you got the number 14 here, okay? And look at this card. This is a baby here with a teddy bear. He's just brand new. He's not even wearing clothes, this baby, okay? What I'm getting from this card is, although this baby is in heat and dry land, there's like heat here. It's red, it's hot, right? Dry land. And then you see like an angel in the background here somewhere, okay? The angel's in the background, okay? And universe is up there, and this baby is brand new now. This could be something, a change in your life, a brand new situation, or bringing in brand new energy to reach a different outcome and being guided by spirit, okay? So instead of being stuck in this situation or stuck with the same issues, spirit is telling you to be connected to spirit, be connected to your intuition, and take a leap of faith and make changes where you need to change. Bring something new, new energy, new life, new thoughts, new ideas, new plans, and change things a bit, because then you're going to realize, then you're going to be guided by spirit in what other things you need to do. But really out with the old, in with the new, and doing things differently. And that's why you're becoming the hermit, because that's what you're going to do. You're now becoming the hermit because you're going to go deep within yourself to find solutions for situations that you've been baffled with for like maybe a month or months. I feel like you have like this whole energy of you where you need to find solutions for certain things, or do something different, or even just get out the place you're at or the energy you're in. It's almost like you need to step here, brand new, okay? Do things differently and it'll work out differently for you. Don't stay stuck in the same old plans with the same old ideas that have not produced anything. You keep on waiting for your ship, but your ship hasn't come in, and you're still waiting for your ship. You're going to become this hermit, and you're going to say, you know what? I need to focus on the changes I want to make my life better, okay? To feel at peace, emotional peace, no stress, and things like that, okay? Because that's important. Emotional, spiritual peace is the most important thing we have in our lives, okay? So I know you can do this, Scorpio, whoever's listening to this message. It may be a difficult situations or several situations you're in, and you need to do things differently this time. Change it up a bit. Come up with new plans, because you know what? We all sometimes have to change our plans to open the doorways, okay? To lead us out of that cave, all right? I hope this reading resonated with you. Love and light to you. May you have a blessed November, and may spirit guide you with everything that you're doing in your life, okay? Scorpio, and anyone with Scorpio placements in your chart, or any cross watchers, okay? Love and light to you all. Bye-bye.